Welcome back to Afro Fusion Food. Welcome to Afro Fusion Food. So today I want to make a quick cake like this. So I'll be measuring everything I'll be using. So I have my scale here. So I'll come now with my butter. It's my butter. So I have the butter there. Which is measuring 201 grams. So I'll just be using it like that, 201 gram butter. So we have the butter there, and then I have my half cup brown sugar, which I'll also be adding to it. I used to make this cake because I have kids that love to eat cake, that love to eat sweet things, and buying it out there is always too sweet that even the sweetness sometimes will be entering your teeth. So most times like that, I make sure I make sure I bake it all by myself at home. What is the matter with this thing? Yeah, let's check it. It's well done. Sure. Yeah, now it's working. So I have my butter and sugar there. So I'll also be coming in with a spoon of vanilla sugar, which I will just add in there. Yeah. So I'll just add that in. So we beat it. I prefer using my big mixer because it's pretty fast. So in the next 2 to 3 minutes now, the butter and the sugar will incorporate very well. Let me move it a little bit for you to see what's going on there. The butter is already room temperature. The butter is in room temperature, so it makes it to incorporate with the sugar very fast. So we can So we'll be measuring everything we are going to use, as I mentioned. So I'll be preparing the egg now whilst I horn this again. So the egg also has to be 200 grams. Since our butter is 200 grams, our egg will also be 200 grams. So we are going to measure that now. I horn this one again, then I'll just be breaking the eggs in there. Let's see how well it has mixed. We do the sides. I love cake so much. Even I've been baking since I've been in high school. I did food and nutrition because I love cake. But these days they are becoming too sweet for me, those ones that we buy out there. So I make sure I prepare it on my own. At least you have control on the ingredients and everything you want to use. So the butter has to be well fluffy, well mixed. So let's see how it is now. Yeah, it's getting better. It's really getting well done. So I will still horn it for a few minutes now. There should be no waste. So just put it like this. Yeah, and make sure nothing is remaining. butter is okay now. And this egg, I always make sure I break it that there won't be any crack or anything inside, because when baking cake, even sometimes you feel this crack in it. So you make sure that you make that the crack in the egg is not there. So I'll be coming in now with just a little bit, maybe half of this now, half of this egg. I will not pour everything in at once. Yeah, I'll just pour 2. We used 4 egg. The 4 egg was about 206 grams. So because I don't want to waste it and it is homemade, it is for me, I don't need to remove the remaining 6 grams that is there. We have our butter 201, and we have our egg, which is 206 grams. So now I'll be stopping this to make sure everything incorporates very well. So we are going to stop this now. The butter, the egg has already incorporated very well. I'm seeing something I want to remove from this egg. Yeah, just so I'll just go in now with the remaining egg. With the remaining egg. Yeah. And then we close it back. Okay, before I close it back, let me do this, the sides. Yeah. So now I'll be preparing my milk, which will also be oh, I didn't on this thing. I'll have to pour that back into a cup. So we have to set it back to, yeah, to make sure it is on 0. So the milk has to be 200. That's too much. I would take it away to make sure it is 200. Yeah. So I'll be going in with it a little bit, not all at a time, just a little bit of it, and then we let it mix. I want it a bit faster. So that's okay. And I'll come in also with more of the milk. I'll even go in with everything so that we can be fast. So everything I used is so I'll be preparing the flour now. So the flour also, I want to make it 200 grams. So we put it in 0, and then we try to, this flour is a baking flour, soft flour. It has to be also 200. The flour has to be, is it 200 grams? Let's see what 200 grams will give us in the mixture first. Normally, sometimes I double the flour. I'll make it 400. But let's see what 200 will give us at the first stage. Then we can add more when we need to. Okay. So I have that, my flour there. All my wet ingredients, dry ingredients, I'm going to mix them together before I pour it in. So I'll come in now with my baking powder, a spoon of baking powder, And I need I use nutmeg. I really don't like the flavor of cinnamon, so I'll use nutmeg. I'm going to grate in half of this nutmeg. I'll grate it in. Because that's the flavor. I added vanilla sugar already. So it has to be bursting with flavors. So I grated half of the nutmeg, and I'm going to add salt, which is half teaspoon. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of ginger. We have our ginger there. We have our salt already. Then we have, what else do we need there? Yes. So these are the things I'm adding to it. To the flour, we mix it. Make sure we mix it. Mix this a little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah. Then I'll be coming in with the flour at once. And let's see how normally I'm supposed to change the yeah. 200 is just perfect. Yes, the 200 grams we used is just perfect for it. Then, because I don't want this the batter now to be too what is it called? I don't want it to be too hard. You know, it's cake. And again, before I finish, I want to add also a spoon of like 3/4 of walnut. Yeah, walnuts. This is my walnut. So that's my walnut there. So that's a like yeah, 3/4 walnut, and I'll be removing this now. Yeah, this is good. So we are done with this something here. So maybe I just leave it. I take this away. Then I use my spatula to just mix this together. That's my walnut in there. It makes it crusty. That's my walnut over there. So I'll just be using my spatula now to mix it very well. Yeah, that's okay. That is very okay. So that one is ready now. I will take it off and put it here again. I have some other preparation I want to do. I have some other preparation I want to do. I want to quickly prepare my carrots. So I have the carrots already scraped. So I have my carrots already scraped. So I'll just be grating it because let me clean it. It's a bit wet. Cleaning it with my kitchen towel. I start with the second one. This carrot is actually organic, but it's so big, and it is organic. I think they said organic products are always smaller, but sometimes we see these big ones. So these 2 carrots is okay. We put that aside. We put it over there. So now I have my butter again. Let me measure this. This flour here, I want to know. I can't use this. Okay. It will not work. So I want to know how many grams this flour is. Okay, that's 178. I'll make it 200. I'll make it 200. That's 204. So I'll take some away. Yeah.
Uncle's ready.
Okay.
Uncle.
Yeah. So I have this flour already, which is 200 grams. So I'll be transferring it here. I think this butter also, I want to use another maybe 100 grams. Okay, sit back. Yeah, that's 50. I think I'll need up to 100. Okay, 80. Let's try and use this and see what it will give us. So I'm going to add it. I don't know if I'm just going to use my hand for this to mix this. And I'm going to come in also with just a little bit sugar, like a spoon of sugar. I'll pour it in. A spoon of sugar. A spoon of sugar. Okay, I think I'll need the remaining butter. I'm going to. So that's taking up to about 70 grams of butter, 200 grams flour. need my hand to do this. I don't want it too sweet. That's why I just used 1 spoon of sugar. Some people would have added like half cup or even a cup. Okay, we are going to use the whole 80 gram of sugar for 200 gram flour. 80 gram. 200 gram. So this is okay. So the butter is not room temperature, it's a bit hard. So okay, I think I'll need more 20 gram butter. Yeah, 20 gram. So we make sure it forms a crust. Come in. Yeah. Yes. So this is good. This is the consistency of what I want. So we do a little bit of cleaning. It mustn't be messy. Yeah. So that is done. I'll bring my So I'm not going to use paper for this. I'll just use a little bit of butter to do the greasing of the pan. Just do the greasing of the pan so that our cake doesn't stick. Yeah, that's good. Clean my hand. So since that is done, let me just take this one off here. Yes. So I'll come in now. A little bit mixing. A little bit mixing. One direction mixing. And then going to be pouring this in here. This measurement is just perfect. Yeah, so we have everything mixed, done already. Shake it so that all the bubble inside can leave. So now I'll be coming in. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Yes, so now I'll be coming in with this carrot, just like a topping, as much as you want, just like a topping. I'll use everything. It's just 2 carrots I have there. So then I'll also be coming in can't use anything else. So I'll be coming in just with my hand also with this. So I hope you can see just a little bit. Crust over there. I like cake so much, so I made this recipe before and someone was asking for the ingredients and the video. Yeah, so if you're watching, yeah, that is it. So our oven needs to be preheated before we now put it in. So I hope you have seen the recipe, you have learned 1 or 2 things. Share, please share me out, comment, subscribe, like the video, say something to me. It's a very nice recipe, especially for people who do not like sugar. Yeah, there was this time I prepared it and took it to a birthday party. All the adults there, like grandmas, they were like, oh, this is so good, this is so good. So this is it. This is a nice carrot crust cake. So thank you for watching. We just put this now in the oven for about 45 minutes, then it will get done. I will share the clip of where it is done on my shorts reel, so maybe you can see the outcome later on the shorts reel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see us in the next one. Bye bye. Have a lovely weekend. We are going to enjoy this now for the weekend. Yeah, so easy. You too can make it, and you can please share your thought about it when you make it with me. You can watch the video from the beginning. I've come to the end of the video. This is the carrot crust cake recipe that I prepared. So I need to put it in the oven now and let it bake. The whole process of the recipe is there from the beginning. You can watch and share to someone you think might like it, that someone really conscious about what they eat, someone really minding their sugar consumption level. It's a healthy cake recipe. We added carrots, we added walnuts, we added vanilla, nutmeg, salt, egg, butter. Yeah. Please say something. Say hi. Okay. We see us later. Bye.